do the resolution on the mitigation plan. You got that there? We need to pass this resolution for the hazard mitigation plan. I guess we need a motion to that effect.
Yes, it's the 2018 update.
Do I hear a motion to accept this plan?
For what now?
What is it now?
It's mitigation on the hazard stuff.
It's the Gateway Regional Hazard Mitigation Plan update. We did this 5 years ago, where Gateway Ad actually works with us. And it pertains to flooding, tornadoes, severe thunderstorms, hailstorms, severe winter storms, landslides, any type of disaster.
It's just resolution, isn't it?
Right.
So moved.
All right, second?
Second.
John made it and Brandon second. All in favor?
Aye.
You want to talk about Aramark?
Aramark come in and done a proposal for bathrooms. They come in weekly. They do all your toilet paper, paper towels, soap, hand sanitizer, air freshener, and they quoted all of the public restrooms in this building. I told them I would present it. They called and asked if they could come and do the proposal. It comes down to $50 a week for that service, and I think it covers about 8 restrooms total. So, I mean, it's y'all's decision ultimately. I say no. It's too much money right now.
Let's see, how much are we roughly spending right now a week?
It's not, you're probably
That's
talking.
I know it's probably different from week to week,
Because
but
we buy in bulk and, you know, I don't think it would save us anything.
Would they come in and
It's
check our
something-
supplies and see what we need?
Yeah, yeah,
$2,600.
yeah.
$200 a month? Is that
Do we
about what it'd be?
spend that much on
No, I
those
see.
items?
No, we probably spent 30, 40 a month here.
I'm
Okay.
gonna know then.
Yeah, that's
If
what I'm
we can
saying,
get by
it's too
with less
much.
than
We're
that.
not, it's not gonna
That's-
save us. In my
That's a
opinion, I don't think it's gonna
$30,000 porta
save.
potty.
It's a convenience, but,
It is.
Yeah.
so it's presented.
So that's a no?
I'm not making a motion.
Nobody's gonna make a motion to that effect? I would like a motion, Randy.
They want the motion. We'll just scratch that one off the list.
Just keep going.
Okay, Denzel, you wanna talk about the steel branch?
Yeah, we got a bad slip out there on Steel Branch. We're gonna have to have some help probably from the state, get some money for it. Gary can get up and tell about it if he wants to, or Carol wants.
About 50 foot long, that rail creek one day.
Yeah. It needs, it's gonna have a piece of steel drilled. Bad, I mean, we're gonna lose part of that road we already have,
Yeah.
so we need to do it as quick as we can.
Declaring that
Yeah.
emergency.
Yeah,
Yeah.
declare an emergency.
Okay.
So were you making a motion to
Yeah.
declare an emergency on
Yeah.
Steel Branch Road?
Yeah.
I'll second.
Denzel made it and Anthony seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we've had a request to remove 1.18 miles from our county road system over on Mac Fork off of Straight Creek. And there's only 2 landowners, I think, that is involved in that. And one of them is just summer type, vacation type home, and he's not here very much. The other fellow lives here continually. He was one that came in and made the request that we remove that amount of mileage from our county system. So, Miles, I guess you have to draw up any kind of declaration or anything from us?
Yeah, we can vote on it. We've done this before. Actually,
Okay.
taking out a county road is pretty easy when everybody agrees on it. Basically, the only thing that you need is the road foreman to go out and take a look at it and say it's in the best interest of Morgan County, this gets taken out. And then just for liability purposes, if we could have those landowners sign the fact that they agree with it, then we give notice for like 3 weeks or something, and then the next fiscal court meeting, you all can vote on it, you know.
Is it something we'd have to publish in the paper? Or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. I mean, you're taking away, I know that only 2 people, two families are affected by this, and they both agree with it, but you got to give anybody else in the community a chance to disagree with it, you know. Maybe they've got a farm that we're unaware of, and it gives them a chance just to say, you know, hey, there's something wrong here. So if they don't, then that's even, you know, that protects us even more.
Okay. All right, I hear a motion, we do this. Okay, Anthony made it, here a second. It's coming out of your district, John.
I was gonna say, do we need a motion to start the process? Cause like I said, till we hear back from
Yeah,
Gary and
I
them when they go look at it and all that stuff.
don't think we need to vote on anything yet. We just need to,
We just need to get to the
we'll
point
get
of
the
both
county
taking the
road
system,
foreman
just- we
to
can start
go
the
out there and take
process.
a look at it, and then the 2 people to come in and sign the fact that they agree with it, and then we can get Connie or Linda to put it in the paper, and then you got to put it in the paper. You got to put it at the side of the road, and then you got to put it, I guess, out here on the fiscal, post building.
Is there an official form for that or something you create?
No, I think we've done it before, just the notices, right? Just
Yep.
the notices we've sent out
We done my
before.
road that way. You had to put up, within a mile, so many different places. It had to be posted with, yeah,
Closing.
different places, yeah.
All right. Do we need?
So we'll look into it.
Okay.
Just whoever, John or whoever's doing point on that, just get us the names of the people and how I can get a hold of them.
Okay.
So we're not gonna vote on that till the end.
Okay, you've got a bridge projects list there for 2018. There's various ones there that have been recommended that we work on.
That was submitted by the road foreman.
Yeah, the road foreman made us this list. 8
And we
different
can-
boxes, 8
We can
different
add
box
to
covers.
it. You all have something.
I've got one I want to add to it on Lacey Creek there where Bill Conley lives.
I needed to add to it.
That pipe's starting to collapse there, and they just take a smaller one up in it, just get it to work, you know.
Yeah, so they get by.
Pretty
Yeah.
quick.
Got time.
Add that to the box cover list
Yeah,
on Lacey Creek Road.
yeah.
John, you got anything you want to add to this?
Nope, I'm not gonna.
Danny, you got anything you want to add to this? What about you, Brandon?
I need to,
I've actually-
check first, but maybe
We'll
one.
Okay.
get back to it.
I've actually got one on War Creek. It's a big tank, you know, that we put in years ago,
Yeah.
and it's collapsing on the inlet end. It's, part of it's already
There
collapsed.
by the church?
No, it's before you get to the church.
Okay, there's one at the church that needs some attention. I don't know what we can do to it.
Well, what they wanna do, they wanna add on to their pipe,
Yeah.
which I don't think it hurt a thing there, you know. And if we have to replace it, we can do that too. But they're wanting to add on to it, take it on down through their parking lot. They've added a parking
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
over there, and they wanna pipe that off, fill it in, you know. That's the one on the, up there at War Creek, when you first go in, right there, that first brick house on the left, that upper side of that one is already collapsed. I'd like to add it to that box cover,
War Creek Road.
yeah.
I need a motion for me to get the paperwork started.
So moved on Linda's motion.
Okay.
Get work started.
John made it and Brandon seconded. All in favor? Aye. So you get started on
I'll call
that.
back in.
Yeah.
I know there's one, but I can't.
If there's one to add, I can add it on the end of the list if it's okay.
The motion's just for her to get the
When I-
paperwork started.
Right, when I get all the whole list together, I'll give you a copy of it, Brandon. Or I can type this up
Okay.
if you want to attach it.
Okay, item number 12 is crossover road.
Yeah. John.
I got the motion second, but did we vote?
Yeah, all in favor?
Sorry.
Aye. You got some discussion on this crossover?
Yeah, it's about like what Denzel, which it's shut down right now. I don't know if West took Craig Lennon's place, right? I mean, on far as going out,
Yeah.
West Rattler. Huh?
Very heavy.
Very.
Okay, well, somebody needs to go out and see if they got some ideas what to do with the crossover road. I mean, I don't know if we need to declare it like we did with Steel Branch, you know what I'm saying, emergency declaration on it, which we probably will, because it's gonna have to have something, because the road shut down in pretty bad shape. You can ask Gary and Pepper and all that, and then there's a whole lot of people on both sides of that access that road.
Is it upper or lower?
It connects the two.
It's the connector road. It's in between.
Nobody don't actually live on
You have
that
to go all
road.
the way
do they?
around.
No, I mean, it's miles and miles and miles to go all the way around to go up a 1 mile trip. But I mean, I guess if we need to make a motion to, you know what I'm saying, emergency declaration on that, I make that motion.
Okay.
But we've got to do something with it. Do you all have any ideas what to do with it?
Build a new section of road, though, I know, you can't get a builder rig out on that, because there's no road there. You all have to be jacking, it's solid rock.
You know, say may have to move the road up some, hammer it out, stuff like that. I mean, which the guy over that with the state, he can look at it. He may have some ideas, but
Declare emergency on that
yes,
one
I
as
make a
well?
motion to
Second.
Where was
It'd
that
have been
at
nice.
again?
crossover road.
Connects the two sand licks together,
Upper and lower Sand Lakes.
more or less, doesn't it, John?
Yeah, it's been shut down for what, about a month now?
Takes about 10 minutes or longer to go from one.
John made it and Anthony seconded. On having anybody else in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Anything else?
I want to bring one thing up.
Yes, sir.
The court wouldn't have to vote on it today, but our early absentee machine will open up in the clerk's office on May the 4th. And probably 20 years ago, the law required a Democrat and Republican to be present in that office. And then they changed the law and said they could be paid.
Could be paid.
Could be paid, don't have to be. I never thought we could ever find a Democrat and Republican to sit in the office for 15 days without some kind of reimbursement. And I have talked to a few people on both parties, and I think I can get a list together of 4 or 5 of each and make a schedule and have a Democrat and Republican judge in there, just like we did on election day, to do the absentee voting. We would just sign them in, verify their precinct, and then they would take care of the machine. I'm shorthanded, don't have the fees to hire anybody, we don't have the fees are, and would like the county to consider next month approving that. Then they get reimbursed for, I think on election day, pays $125 a piece, I think. So 8 hours would be about 2/3 of a day. And I just think it would be better for public perception. We've been commended on our election process in this county, and but this would help further the perception to the public that, you know, we're not handling the voting process. It's 2 precinct officers, just like they do on election day.
So they $250 a day for 15 days?
No, probably not that much. I mean, I'd say, what, $70 a piece, but $150 a
Okay,
day,
all right. All right.
15 days, and it wouldn't have to be that much on Saturday because it's half a day.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we can come up with enough people to schedule that where they'd be there every day.
You say that starts May the 4th?
Starts May the 4th, Friday morning, and that gives us, we're 4 extra days that are required by law, but that gives us 3 Saturdays, and I want to do that to get everybody every opportunity. And the process is going to be a little busier this time because the State Board of Secretary of State lobbied and had some laws passed that people that used to qualify for just a paper ballot, I think now that they can come in and vote early on the machine if they're unable to stand in line, because they wouldn't have to stand in line in the office. I'll make sure of that before the next meeting, but I just wanted to touch base with you and Lindsay look at what it might cost for the election process, the budget.
We've got room in there for the election.
That wouldn't
for
be
that, I
that
think.
huge, yeah.
Because I think we were pretty generous in that work.
Yeah.
Randy, your office is to be commended for doing a good job like you do. I don't know of any scandal that we've ever had that I can remember over the clerk's office.
I appreciate that, and the staff and the people in our county, you know. And then neighboring counties has not been so lucky, but we have good people, good precinct officers, and no wrongdoings. Matter of fact, the Attorney General's office representative has called me several times asking questions because they know we do things right here.
Right.
So, proud of that for us, for the county. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Anything else?
Approve the bills.
Yeah, I've got to approve the bills. Got any bills to pay? Tom?
So moved.
John made
Give me
it.
a
Sam is
chance to
second.
say it.
All in favor?
Sorry, Connie.
Okay, forgive them.
Judge,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Raven Ross from the Morgan County Ambulance Service wanted to speak about something.
About the last one that you put on the board, Rodney,
Uh-huh.
I just spoke with Mike Lacy, and he said that you can call him if you'd like, that there can be two, because that makes a quorum, and that he has done 2 members only before, until they can find that third board member, and that the ambulance service does not get shut down with only 2 board members. He said it's happened several times that they can conduct with 2 members.
I think you need to direct that to our county attorney and see what he's got to say about it.
Well, I'd have to look at their bylaws. I mean, they're their own taxing district, like the library, like the water board and everything, so everything has to go through them. But, yeah, I think it's like that thick, so it'll take me a second to look through it.
We only have 3 board members, so 2 makes a quorum, right?
I'd have to look at your bylaws, I mean.
Well, Mike Lacy was our chairman of the board for years. He's just retired. He said that anybody here today can call him, and he will inform them that 2 can reside until a third one, appropriate third one, is found.
Well, I would think as it stands right now, it stands as it is until we find different.
It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I like Rodney Cantrell's a friend of mine, but if you all change your mind on either one, you can rescind the motion during this meeting. But after the fact, I think it's too late, right?
After the fact, I mean, he's chairman, I mean, it's a different situation. It's just like us, I mean, I don't want to say for their, and I don't want to talk about their bylaws before I read them, that's a mistake as an attorney. I know on ours, you know, if somebody doesn't show up or some magistrate resigns, it doesn't shut everything down as long as, you know, the numbers are there over half of what they're supposed to be, you know, like a quorum. However, you know, different taxing districts do different things, and so I'd have to take a look into it. Randy is right, though, that, you know, as of right now, he is on the board. I mean, if this session closes, then he's on the board. I don't know what you could do after that. I know basically that we're only serving as oversight of the board. Once we decide the board members, then those board members pretty much, they decide everything else with regards to the ambulance service. So it's kind of like the library board, it's kind of like the water board. These are all very similar things. But I mean, you can do whatever you want. But those are, I mean, from what I understand, I think that would.
I don't know about the board members, but I do recall several years ago, do you remember the fish and game over the deer farming? The court rescinded a motion in the next month's meeting, and then made another motion pertaining, and that went. But I don't know about a board member.
As I said, I mean, I know we vote on them. I'm sure if we vote on them, we can also, you know, rescind it and take it and change it, okay? I just know almost all the decisions are made by the board. We're just overseeing who's on the board. But yeah, as of right now, he's on the
What
board.
about you checking it out for us? And if we have to call a special meeting, we'll do so. Do whatever needs to be done.
Now, I looked into a while back about what you had to do to take a board member off by law. There is a process that has to be followed with that, according to the KRS. A hearing, me and Linda was looking into that. There was a hearing process. You have to give a written letter. I think there was a meeting between the whole board. I mean, there was a process, so that's something to be considered.
Can it be rescinded without all of that?
Yes.
As long as it's rescinded today? And if there is 2, it's a quorum? Is that correct? We only have 3?
As I said, I've got to look at
We
those
don't know.
bylaws specifically, you know, for ambulance service. And I was looking at it the other day, we were looking at it specifically about some other stuff. But as I said, I know that there's a process, but certain times there comes with liberty interests that vest. You know, when you're given let's say you're given a merit position in the state, you're basically vested after the probationary period. Okay, so in order for somebody to be removed from a merit position, you got to have a hearing on what have you done wrong. Okay.
It doesn't really say in our policy and procedures about the board, but there is a KRS that says, like for our county, you can have 3 to 5 members, and that there has to be a quorum. So we have 3 members, and we have 2 without Rodney, which is a quorum. Is that correct?
As I said, I've got to look at those specifics.
I think you all need to change your all's board to 5 members instead of 3 anyway.
You would have to have 3 to have a quorum. Because if you have 2, you just have a tie vote.
That's right.
Miles, when you find out about it,
You
you
have
get
to
back to
have
us.
3 people.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because otherwise,
You don't have a tiebreaker.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think we're fortunate to have an ambulance service that has served us as well as it has through the years. And I hope we can continue to do so right on. You know, this job here seemed like 4 years ago, nobody didn't want it. And seemed like as it's nearly been 4 years since, and everybody wants it. So that's good, the way I look at it. If we don't, if we're not satisfied with whatever's going on, we vote it out. And we enjoy the liberty of living in a place like that you can do that. You know, it's not, we're not run by a dictator. We've got the democracy, and that's what it's all about. I've had some health problems since I've been in here, and I've got some more. But I'm glad to be a part of it. Anything else?
We put the bills.
We paid the bills.
Anything
You know,
else?
I'm gonna bring up something several months ago, we moved Robin up as director down there at that, wellness center. We told him we'd, bring up and give her a raise later, we ain't never done it.
I mentioned that the other day.
I think it's time we do something with that today.
All right, speak your piece, and we'll talk about it.
Well, let's just give her, whatever, you know she deserves the pay raise, because she takes care of all that down there,
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what she makes now, but let's try to get that straightened up today if we can.
Okay.
Need a dollar amount.
What does she make now, according to?
23.
I'm gonna make the motion we raise her to $14 an hour, because she had got, a lot to do down there, take care of that place.
I'll second that.
You're raising it to what?
14?
Effective next pay period.
Yeah.
Motion and a second.
Nindle made it, and Anthony second, all in favor? Aye.
Thank you.
And also, there's something I forgot to bring up when I talked about the center down there. If I'm getting the floors done, I need to do something with that garbage. We addressed it last month and nothing has been done. I've got to find a place to put it.
I'd like somebody's gonna come get it, take it.
This is just one small corner, and that's in the Bubble Valley area. So we've got to have something done down there.
Is there, would it be detrimental to the road if we went in and out there with one of those big garbage trucks? Or have you got a place to put it? On the outside?
We don't have a place to put it. We have no dumpster. We just need
I mean,
something to put it in outside.
If you had a dumpster out there, could they take care of it? Like
I think what she was talking about last time, some bigger trash containers when they come, that way they don't have to leave it in the building and it don't have to be a big dumpster. But, so that way when the road department comes down there to pick it up, something that they can have it in.
It's something like what we got out here in the parking lot?
No.
I don't even think it was nothing that big.
They may be
It was
able
just
to
some
get
kind
over
of,
in it and bring it out, but that
it was just some kind of container to put it in.
These companies have these big things that
You
hold
can
that
get
for
one,
you.
you should be able to get one on
those.
Lowe's. You should be able to get one on Lowe's. It'll fall under the 1,000.
Yeah, you can
And
get them.
Stanley can approve it. Yeah, that's what I would do. I mean, that's the easiest way to fix it. Just go ahead and just get his approval on the
Get
PO.
whatever you
It'll
need.
fall under 1,000.
Linda was actually in there Monday night, and it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's gonna start drawing mice and
Bugs.
Hot weather would be even worse.
Smell.
Smell. Especially
Get whatever you
when we get a
need,
snack
Robin.
bar going, you know,
We'll
we're
fix
gonna
it.
have to have,
Celery and it's.
Yeah.
draw snakes.
Bats?
Rats.
Bats, she's already got bats down there.
And snakes.
So we need a motion to adjourn.
Yeah, we need a motion to adjourn, yeah, we need one.
I'll make the motion.
All right,
Second, third,
Anthony
fourth.
made it, Sam a second to adjourn.
Everybody,
Thank everybody for coming.
everybody vote? Yeah.